We also have first-time challenges in the book shown with green shaded boxes. This could be things like accidentals coming back in the measure or a new note appearing because of a new key signature. We don't tell the students why the green boxes are there, but give indications in the teacher tips to have the teacher ask students why they think the green box is there. This initiates a guided question and promotes the collaborative process with students. You'll also notice on this particular exercise, number 76 in the clarinet book, that there's an indication of right hand down, which is covered in the teacher tips. We also addressed the F dilemma on oboe. The book starts on concert F, and if students have a left F on their oboe, they have 3 choices for fingerings for F. For about 2/3 of the book, we mark the Fs with an F, L, or R so students know the appropriate fingering to use. We also teach flicking on bassoon. Flicking is the correct way to play the A, B flat, B, C, and D at the top of the staff on bassoon. The right way to initiate and center the note is to flick the C key. We show this to students by using the universal sign for flicking, which is the degree sign, and we also shade the C in green. We also have left and right indicators for woodwinds. As you see, this is exercise number 176, which is pretty far into the book. There's some crazy things woodwind players do with their pinkies, so this provides good information for using both sides of the instrument. We also have chromatic fingering indicators in the book identified with a V sign. One of the things we have in the book is that we teach the B flat pentascale followed by the C pentascale. We do this to get students out of the habit of just learning to play in the keys of B flat and E flat, and we also teach them some chromaticism. We really want them to know how key signatures work and don't want them to get locked into what they consider to be safe keys. For percussionists, we have 4 basic strokes that we introduce. We teach the rebound stroke, the downstroke, the upstroke, and the multiple bounce stroke. There are also 15 rudiments introduced in the book. They are introduced with the one-handed version first, and then the hands combined. We also show stickings for mallets and snare drums so that students not only learn proper sticking, but they also learn appropriate muscle memory. We also introduced 12 accessory percussion instruments in the percussion book. Kevin Boyle, who's a percussionist and middle school director in Georgia, did an amazing job with sequencing within the percussion book. As mentioned earlier, we asked clarinets to take approximately 6 weeks to work on the clarinets only pages to help them slowly learn to play over the break. Students begin work at exercise number 27, but will not need to play over the break until exercise number 73. This allows time for work in the shallow register. Once students master this, the same exercises are repeated up an octave and a fifth using the register key. We also have basic fundamentals time built into the curriculum once students get some tools in their musical toolboxes. There are 3 levels: basic daily warm-up, intermediate daily warm-up, and advanced daily warm-up. You will also see that we have certain types of exercises that are reinforced throughout the book. Things such as breathing exercises, mouthpiece buzzing, flexibility studies, scale studies, articulation studies, dynamic exercises, technical studies, rhythm, and chorales. We do this because with the components of playing mentioned earlier, you need a resource that provides materials and exercises for how to teach the components. Technique and skill and musicianship and artistry are taught simultaneously. We made a concerted effort to make sure that the language in the teacher tips was developmentally appropriate and age appropriate for beginners. It's important not to talk over their heads, so we easily explain horizontal and vertical playing, phrase shaping, and how to apply dynamics. We also have games that are built into the curriculum. We thought that it was really important to teach enharmonic notes, and we do this around exercise number 143. We use the call and response game and the enharmonic ladder to do this. The enharmonic game goes like this. The teacher says D sharp. Student says E flat, F sharp, G flat. This is after we teach them the concept of enharmonic notes using the enharmonic ladder. We also do an alphabet game with students. They learn the alphabet forward from an early age, but they have trouble saying the musical alphabet backwards. To reinforce this, we teach them to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Of course, we don't do it quite that fast, but this process pays huge dividends when they start playing pentascales and full scales.